Life isn't just noisy on the outside, it's a constant barrage of information, demands, and expectations that relentlessly vie for our attention. We're bombarded with sounds, sights, and sensations, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from our inner selves. It's as if the world is perpetually turned up to full volume, making it difficult to find a moment of genuine peace and quiet. It's loud inside, too. Our minds are often racing with thoughts, worries, and anxieties. We replay past events, anticipate future challenges, and struggle to quiet the inner critic that constantly judges and evaluates our every move. This internal noise can be just as deafening as the external chaos, making it difficult to focus, relax, and find a sense of inner calm. It's a battleground within, where conflicting emotions and desires clash, leaving us feeling drained and depleted. The pressure, the weight of responsibilities, the constant need to perform and achieve, the expectations, both those we place on ourselves and those imposed by others, can feel crushing. We strive to meet impossible standards, fearing failure and judgment. The endless to-do lists, a constant reminder of all that remains undone, fueling a sense of inadequacy and overwhelm. Each task screams for immediate attention, creating a sense of urgency and anxiety, all shouting for your attention. Notifications ping, emails flood in, and social media beckons, each vying for a piece of your time and energy. It's a relentless assault on your senses, leaving you feeling scattered and unable to focus on what truly matters. It's like standing in a crowded room, surrounded by a cacophony of voices, each vying to be heard, unable to hear your own thoughts. The noise drowns out your inner voice, making it difficult to connect with your intuition and find clarity. You long for a moment of silence, a space where you can simply be without the constant pressure to perform or respond. The world spins fast, a whirlwind of activity and change, and sometimes it feels like you're losing your footing, struggling to maintain your balance in the face of constant upheaval. The ground beneath you seems to shift and sway, leaving you feeling disoriented and insecure. News, a constant stream of information, often negative and alarming. Messages, demands, and requests that flood your inbox and your mind. Worries, anxieties, and fears that cloud your thoughts and darken your mood. They pile up, making peace feel out of reach. The weight of it all becomes overwhelming, suffocating your spirit and leaving you feeling trapped. It seems impossible to find a way out, a path to serenity and calm. But feeling overwhelmed isn't failure. It's not a sign of weakness or inadequacy. It's a sign you're human. It's a natural response to the pressures and demands of modern life. We weren't made to carry every burden at once. We are not designed to withstand constant stress and pressure without taking time to rest and recharge. When anxiety fills your heart, there's no room left for rest. The constant worry and fear consume your energy, leaving you feeling exhausted and unable to find peace. That's when you need a pause, a moment to step back from the chaos and reconnect with yourself. A pocket of peace to breathe and remember, to find your center and regain your composure. A chance to quiet the noise and listen to the still, small voice within. You're not alone in this storm. Many others are navigating similar challenges, feeling the same pressures and anxieties. God invites you to come as you are, with all the noise, the worries, and the fears that weigh you down. And let Him bring the quiet, the peace that surpasses all understanding, the stillness that calms the soul. Let Him be your refuge, your sanctuary, your source of strength and comfort in the midst of the storm. Worries are invisible, but they weigh us down. The future feels uncertain. Will our loved ones be okay? Will we have enough? These questions steal our sleep. The present brings its own burdens, tough conversations, bills, aches that won't go away. And the past lingers, regrets, mistakes, losses we can't change. We drag these worries everywhere, exhausted by the load, but we were never meant to carry it all. Jesus saw these burdens and offered the same invitation then as now. Come to Him and find rest. You don't have to do it alone. In chaos, our hearts search for something steady. That's why we turn to Jesus. Not as a last resort, but as our anchor. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. The rock that stands firm. Prayer isn't about perfect words. It's honest conversation with the one who understands. Jesus knows our struggles. He's felt them Himself. When we pray, we shift our focus from our storm to His strength. He listens with empathy, not distance. The world's comforts fade, but Jesus offers a peace that remains. He is our unshakable companion in the chaos. In a world obsessed with doing more, Jesus invites us to simply be. Be still, be present, rest. He doesn't ask for perfection. He asks for honesty. Come to Him when you're weary, not when you have it all together. Stillness isn't laziness, it's trust. Taking time with him is how we refuel, not waste time. In these moments, we hand over the controls and anchor our souls. This invitation is for everyone. Tired parents, stressed students, anyone overwhelmed. Let's step into this quiet space and receive his peace. Let's talk to Jesus. Let's open our hearts and minds to a conversation that transcends the ordinary. It's a chance to connect with a source of unwavering love and guidance, honestly and simply. There's no need for pretense or elaborate language. Just speak from the depths of your being, sharing your joys, your fears, and your hopes with sincerity. You don't need special words, just your heart. He understands the language of the soul, the unspoken yearnings and the silent cries. Your vulnerability is welcomed, your authenticity cherished. Pray quietly or aloud. Find a comfortable space, a quiet corner where you can be alone with your thoughts and feelings. Whether you choose to whisper your prayers or express them in the silence of your heart, know that he is listening. Dear Jesus, I feel overwhelmed. The weight of the world seems to rest upon my shoulders and I struggle to find my footing. Everything is happening at once, a whirlwind of demands and expectations that leaves me breathless and disoriented. The pace is relentless, and I feel like I'm constantly playing catch-up, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling to maintain my composure, to stay focused, and to find moments of peace amidst the chaos. I've tried to handle it all, to be strong and resilient in the face of adversity. I've pushed myself to the limit, striving to meet every challenge head-on. But I'm tired. My energy is depleted, my spirit weary. I long for rest, for respite from the constant demands of life. You see my worries, the anxieties that gnaw at my peace of mind, the fears that keep me awake at night, about family, the well-being of my loved ones, the challenges they face, and the desire to provide them with love and support. Work, the pressures of my career, the demands of my job, and the constant need to prove myself. Health, the fragility of my own body, the fear of illness, and the desire to maintain my well-being. They feel like mountains I can't climb, obstacles that seem insurmountable, challenges that loom large and threaten to overwhelm me. I need your help. I cannot do this alone. I need your strength, your guidance, and your unwavering support. I'm laying these burdens at your feet, releasing my worries, my anxieties, and my fears into your loving care. Thank you for inviting me when I'm weary, for offering me solace and comfort in my time of need, for not turning me away, for accepting me as I am, with all my imperfections and vulnerabilities. Please let me sense your presence, feel your loving embrace, and know that you are always with me. And know I'm not alone in this storm, that you are my refuge, my shelter, and my constant companion through every trial and tribulation. Help me feel your companionship and peace. Fill my heart with your serenity, calm my anxious thoughts, and grant me the strength to face whatever lies ahead. Now let's ask him for what we truly need. Jesus, I ask for your peace, not the world's, but yours, even in the storm. Calm my anxious thoughts and settle my spirit. Let your peace fill every corner of my soul. I need your strength. Mine is gone. Carry me when I can't go on and let your power show in my weakness. Reassure me that you're in control, that nothing surprises you. Help me trust your goodness, even when life is hard. Remind me of your steadfast love that never lets go. Amen. After prayer, something shifts inside, even if nothing changes outside. The frantic energy quiets, replaced by peace that doesn't make sense to the world. Jesus never promised a trouble-free life, but he promised his presence and victory. He's not distant. He's with you, holding your head above the waves. This promise is for you, right now. When anxiety rises, whisper his name, Jesus. That name is your anchor. You are never alone. He is with you in every moment. His presence is your reassurance and firm ground. Let this truth be your first defense when worry comes. Freedom comes. It arrives not as a sudden event, but as a gradual unveiling. It's a journey, not a destination, marked by moments of release and surrender. True freedom isn't the absence of burdens, but the presence of a willing carrier. It's the understanding that we were never designed to navigate life's complexities alone, weighed down by anxieties and fears. When we realize we're not meant to carry everything, the weight of the world, the pressure of expectations, the sting of past hurts. These are not ours to bear in isolation. We often try to shoulder these burdens, believing that strength lies in self-reliance. But true strength lies in recognizing our limitations and seeking a source of support that transcends our own capabilities. Imagine someone stronger lifting your burden. Feel the immediate relief, the lightness that floods your being. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario. It's an invitation. an invitation to release the things that hold you back, the worries that consume you, and the fears that paralyze you. You're suddenly light. The weight that once felt crushing now feels like a feather, barely noticeable. This lightness allows you to move with greater ease, to see with greater clarity, and to experience life with a renewed sense of joy and possibility. Jesus doesn't always remove the challenge. He doesn't promise a life free from hardship or difficulty. The path may still be rocky, the storms may still rage, but his presence provides an anchor in the midst of the turbulence. But he carries the weight. He absorbs the impact, providing strength when you feel weak, hope when you feel lost, and peace when you feel overwhelmed. He is the unwavering support, the constant companion who walks alongside you, sharing the load. We're told to cast our anxieties on him, like releasing a heavy stone into a deep ocean, watching it sink and disappear. It's an act of surrender, a conscious decision to relinquish control and trust in a higher power. Actively, decisively, it's not a passive hope, but a deliberate action, a conscious choice to turn away from worry and towards faith. It's a continuous process, a daily practice of releasing our burdens and entrusting them to his care. His desire to carry your burdens comes from deep love. It's not a sense of obligation, but a genuine outpouring of compassion. He sees your struggles, understands your pain, and longs to offer you solace and relief. It's a daily practice, a continuous cycle of release and renewal. Each morning as the sun rises, we have the opportunity to surrender our worries and embrace the promise of his unwavering support. When worry returns, give it back to him. Don't let it fester, don't let it consume you. Recognize it, acknowledge it, and then release it. Offer it back to the one who is capable of handling it with grace and power. His capacity is infinite. There is no limit to his ability to absorb your anxieties, your fears, and your pain. He is boundless, limitless, and eternally available to carry your burdens. Your biggest fear is small in his hands. What seems insurmountable to you is merely a pebble in his palm. He holds the universe in his hands, and he can certainly handle your worries. Trusting him to carry what you can't is the secret to a light heart. It's the key to unlocking a life of peace, joy, and freedom. It's the path to experiencing the fullness of life, unburdened by the weight of worry and fear. Let him hold your life together and calm your soul. Surrender your anxieties, release your fears, and allow his peace to wash over you. Find solace in his presence and allow him to guide you through the storms of life. Rest, even when the work isn't finished. Find moments of stillness, even amidst the chaos. Allow yourself to be refreshed and renewed by his presence. Trust that he is working behind the scenes even when you can't see it. As these 10 minutes end, remember, this quiet space is always open. Jesus' invitation never expires. You can return anytime. Hope isn't about avoiding trouble, but knowing God is with you in it. Even in darkness, his light is there, and your story is part of his. Breathe in his peace, breathe out fear. Carry this stillness with you. Remember the burdens you've laid down. You are loved, held, and never alone. Let his peace anchor you and his hope light your way. The world may be overwhelming, but Jesus has the final word. Love, grace, and peace.